vicious, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, what's up, and welcome to the MooMoo Room. I am your host, that girl, SistaGirl. Come on in the room. We're going to get started in just a moment. Come on in. Y'all already know we don't get started for a minute, so we're going to just chit-chat and talk for a second. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. That's my son. Sorry. That's y'all nephew. That is y'all nephew. That's all I'm going to say. Come on in the room. Welcome to the MooMoo Room. I am your host, SistaGirl. Come on in the room. Y'all do your girl a solid. Hit that like button as you come in. Come on in. Welcome. Okay, come on in. We is gonna get into it, y'all. Now, it's been so much going on, y'all. These streets have been. What is going on in 2024? It's just been so much. Okay, it has been so much going on, y'all. So we is going to shout out to Neff. Yes, thank you. Drop your link too, please. Drop your link. The Disrespect, drop your link. Y'all go check out the Disrespect. Go check her out. Is a news. She does news. It's nice. It's a good family, good people, good conversation. She gives you some good insight, bring up some stuff, that we don't talk about very often. So it's worth going over there and checking out. So y'all, please go check out the Disrespect. She's going to drop her link. If you're watching it on the replay, hit SistaGirl links, hit that link and go check her out. If nothing else, y'all, please subscribe to her channel. So come on in, y'all. Hit that like button as you coming in. We got about 2 more minutes, so let's get all of our housekeeping out of the way. Yes, y'all, I am chilling today. I got on my MooMoo. And y'all, everything that's been going on, I need more than a mimosa, okay? I need more than a mimosa, okay? Because it's been so much going on. I've been traveling. So I was traveling all day yesterday. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I got sucked down a rabbit hole yesterday. Oh, and I didn't think I was gonna come out. Okay. I got sucked down a rabbit hole yesterday. Okay. And I was on a 12-hour trip, and I ain't gonna lie. For that whole 12 hours, y'all, I was in the rabbit hole. Okay. I was like, what in the world is that? I was just like, as an auntie, I was embarrassed for all my nieces and my nephews as an auntie. But it was a mess. Okay. It was a mess. So I love me some MooMoos. My mom gave me a few. Girl, I'm telling you, I love me a good MooMoo. Today, I was on a trip yesterday, and so today I'm resting. I threw on my MooMoo. I've been chilling. I'm gonna review this show I've been watching, y'all. It's called what is it called? Hold on, let me look it up, y'all. That's the Wrong phone. But I've been reviewing this show. It's only 2 episodes in, and so I'm gonna drop a review on it. But it was quite entertaining to say the most. But it is called, hold on, let me tell y'all. That's the wrong one. No, I'm not good. It's called The Never Ever Meet. Okay. And it's about 7 couples who've been online dating, and they're just finally meeting for the first time. Child, you got one that was dating for 10 months, one that was dating for 6 months online, one that was dating for 3 years online. Look, I got notes, y'all. Y'all know SistaGirl got to keep her notes. One that was dating for 3 years online, a couple that was dating for 12 years online. So it's it's on OWN. Y'all check it out. It's on OWN. It's called I Never Ever Meet. And so it's about these couples that have been dating, right? Online. For all this one, they've dated for 12 years. He was 32, she's 30. So they started dating online when he was 20 and she was 18, and they're just now meeting for the first time 12 years later. This one couple, girl, child, they lived in Los Angeles, and they've never ever met, and they've been dating for let me see. I think they have been dating for like 7 months or something. Look, I was like, this right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna be reviewing Good Times, the second episode. Y'all know it's been hard for me because I did the first episode, so y'all can go watch that on my, where I just kind of broke down the premises of the beginning of it and all that. So we're gonna be reviewing the second episode of Good Times. I'm gonna try to watch it tonight, y'all, and get through it. I kind of put it on, but I was so irritated. I walked off and let it play, and so I didn't really sit down and watch it. So I'm gonna try to sit down and watch it, y'all. I'm gonna try. I am. So, but this one is called I Never Ever Met. Y'all go check it out because I am gonna be talking about it. It's on OWN. Okay, it's called I Never Ever Met. Okay, and it's about 7 couples that they've been dating online. Okay, and they've never met in person. Okay, and so they're meeting in person for the first time. Yeah, I gotta clean my glasses because I can't see nothing. Okay. Yes, it's a reality show. Look, I want to say something, but I want to review it. So I don't know. I might review. Y'all know I like to review shows. I know for sure I'm gonna review. I think we're like 2 weeks behind on Sexxy. Karlissa's show. I've been so irritated by her, and we're gonna get into it. I have been so irritated by Karlissa. I am not gonna lie. I have been so irritated by Karlissa. So now, last little bit, and then we're gonna get into the tea, okay? Yeah. If you want to be a part of the aunties and the uncles, the nieces and the nephews, hit that join button. Okay, it's $2.99 to become a member of the channel. There are perks to being a member. If you go on the member, once you become a member, there is a thing that you can leave your it tells you how to leave your email, and you will get a copy of SistaGirl's first journal. Okay, the first journal I ever made is called Soul of a Sister, and that is your free. It's an e-journal. Hey, Deja. Hey, boo. That's free to you. If you become a member, membership is $2.99. That's about it. Okay. Now, She stay on my nerves too. Karlissa stay all the way on my nerves, y'all. She stay on my, she be like, I'm telling y'all, she stay on my nerves, okay? So, let's see, where are we gonna start? Okay, we're gonna talk Jaidyn Alexis, we're gonna talk Chrisean and Blueface, we're gonna talk Daddy Blue, because y'all, contrary to what other people say, I am Daddy Blue all right with me. Daddy Blue is all right with me. Daddy Blue troll like that, like a grandparent would troll. Okay, Karlissa is she does hateful, and she's just not. She to me, I see why. What is this? I see why. What is that? Okay, I see why. Chrisean and what's that girl name? Jaidyn Alexis won't let her around. They cheering, okay? Cause you don't have nobody interest as hard. Yeah, you go hard for Callie and Carter and Junie. You go hard for them, but you also talk trash because you just talked about them kids like a dog. Okay, you talked about their mama like a dog. Okay, but it be convenient when Callie do what you want her to do, then everything is good. Now, when it comes to Karlissa, I tell y'all, you never know with her. You just never know. You never know if she's, what's the truth, what's fake, what's real, what's not real. You just never know, because Karlissa do a lot of car listening. Okay? Car listening. Look, she got her own, because baby, I can't even put her in a category with nobody else. I just feel like you just be doing team too much all the time. Now, some people may say, now I want to say this, and I'm saying it with my chest. I'm saying it 10 toes down. I am saying it, I was one of the ones who was truly like, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, Chrisean. Let people think what they want to think about you. Let people think what they want to think about your baby. Let people just think whatever they want to think, okay? I'm not gonna lie. That was my stance. I was 10 toes down on it. I'm like, I don't give a, like, let people think whatever they want to think. This, the truth. And see, but we are in the time of social media, okay? We're in the time of social media. I don't know what that is, pink behind me. But that's just where I was with it personally. I was like, girl, let people think what they want to think. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, let me do this before I keep going. Shout out to everybody there watching over there on X, aka Twitter land. Okay, shout out to y'all, everybody over there on streaming off of Twitch. Thank you. Peace to you and everybody over here in the MooMoo room. Shout out. I am not on SistaGirl. I'm not on my backup channel today, and I'm not on Place today. Why I'm not on those two is because I just want people to start just kind of tuning in and whatever. So shout out to everybody over in those spots. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all know SistaGirl love you for real. All my cool aunties and uncles, my nieces and my nephews, we family over here. This is where the grown and the sexy hang out. This is where people love, honor, and respect one another, okay? And we come from an objective place. We do not condone the BS, but we also are objective in the fact that everybody ain't raised the same and everybody ain't the same. A little bit about SistaGirl. If this is your first time in the MooMoo room, I am your host, SistaGirl. I am a mother of 9, 5 girls, 4 boys, okay? And they range from 29 to 6, baby. So I speak from a quote-unquote Gen X perspective, and a perspective of an auntie, a mom, grandma, sister, brother, I mean, sister, I ain't no brother. Sister, niece, whatever. Okay, so that's me. That's who I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that like button, hit that love button, all that good stuff. Okay, now let's get back into the tea. Okay, so Chrisean came, so there's been a lot of hate pages out here. They have been slandering Chrisean and Junior. Okay, it has been a lot of slander on those two, and Chrisean has been having something to say about it. She's over it. She doesn't like, the disrespect. And for me, I would have probably said something a long time ago, but I'm glad she held her composure. So, Chrisean finally came forward, and hold on, let me find it. And I got the whole Snapchat. I will upload it, the whole Snapchat, but we're just gonna look at a piece of it. Hold on, if I can find it. If I could find, if I only had a heart. Okay. Hold on, y'all. So Chrisean finally had enough. Chrisean said, I'm tired of y'all talking about my child, okay? She said, look, keep my baby name out your mouth, okay? Hold on.
A kid, my son, Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr., he's straight. So he's $1 billion baby, so stay tuned. But no, he's not blind. No, he's not retarded, nigga. He's a fucking child. Fuck. I got me fucked up. But it's cool though. It is real cool how y'all just, that's all y'all want to. So, I don't give you know what I'm saying? I really don't give two fucks for real. But, I'm not even addressing nothing. Because I don't give a fuck. You feel me? We ain't talking about your baby because it don't get you views. Like, you can't talk about your own kids.
So Chrisean said, look, you talk about your own baby. You ain't talking about your own baby because it ain't giving you no views. Don't nobody want to hear you talk about your baby. So you talking about mine. Now, I mean, as a mother, I probably would have said some other stuff, but I'm glad she kept it cute. She kept it cute. You know what I'm saying? I would have probably got gutter. I just really would have got gutter. I would have probably put some names on it, because when you start talking about my baby, like, it gets serious for me. Okay, for me, in my humble opinion. But shout out to Chrisean. Chrisean finally came forward and was like, what you not gonna do is keep talking about my baby. Like, you doing too much. Like, talk about your own child. You want to talk about something, talk about your child. And she also, hold on, because we gonna find it. It's gonna find it. Shout out to Hot Chocolate Hot Tea. One thing I can say about this sister, she do not mind going head to head with Karlissa and Karlissa blog pages and Wack 100 blog pages, because they all got blog pages, okay? Karlissa said she runs 13 blog pages, y'all. Karlissa said it. Y'all know I post it. Y'all know I will post the receipts. Karlissa said she run 13 blog pages herself. Wack 100 said, in fact, because y'all don't be believing. See, let me find it for y'all. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna play this, and then while I find the proof. Hold on.
Blessed. She could be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he looked like and what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God, and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that. So I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this shit, bro. You know why? Because All the glory to God, bro. Like, y'all gonna be looking real stupid. What the fuck is you talking about? Child is blessed. She could be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he look like and what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God.
Okay, hold on.
Child is blessed. Anybody that got something to say about a kid, my son, Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr., he's straight. The fuck? He's $1 billion baby, so stay tuned. But, no, he's not blind. No, he's not retarded, nigga. He's a fucking child. Fuck.
Okay. Then, like I said, then Chrisean said, "Nah, y'all just clout chasing off someone else's child. That's sad. Again, my son is blessed. Okay. So she like, hey, I'm coming for y'all neck now. Okay. So yesterday was Javon's birthday. Okay, Javon turned 7. So, shout out to Papa Blue. Papa Blue say, look, ain't nothing wrong with my grandbaby. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Okay. So shout out to, and that's why I put Papa Blue in the in the thumbnail. Okay. Cause one thing about Papa Blue, he don't mind coming for your neck when it comes to his grandkids. Now Karlissa can say, Karlissa can say what she want to say, but Karlissa she don't go hard for that baby. She don't, she to try to discredit, she goes with whatever the blogs say, whatever is convenient with the blogs at this point. Nothing is, I mean, he looked like he jumping to me, y'all. It looks like he jumping to me. And somebody's like, oh, his legs is barely moving. And oh, this. And I'm like, leave the baby alone. Okay. I am a grandmother. Okay. I am a grandmother of 6, soon to be, 6.5, 7. 7. And I'm soon to be a grandmother of 8. What I'm not going to play about is the baby. So shout out to Daddy Blue. Daddy Blue say don't play about my grandbaby. Now, I want to say this. So hi, MooMoo, been in the hospital, but I'm okay now. Glad to be. Oh, okay. I'm glad you are you are out the hospital, Robin. Blessings. May God heal you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. May healing process through your body. Now we speak it, we touch and agree. Amen. Heal you. Okay. We speak healing into you. Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back. He is growing up. You know, she is growing up. She is, because, and then people like, she still got on there and cussed out her fans, and she still got on there and cussed, and she still got on there. And I'm like, baby, honestly, you would have got more than what you bargained for. Messing around with me and mine, messing around with me and my kids, baby, you would have got them. I'm just saying, shout out to Chrisean for keeping it cute, okay? Keeping it cute. And one thing I want to say, you know, because a lot of people is dragging her. Hey, Miss Teddy Bradley, welcome to the MooMoo room. If that was my baby, man, Robin, if that was my baby, sis, ooh, baby, if that was my grandbaby. Like, look, see, I'm glad Miss Charlotte, because I feel like if Miss Charlotte really did the social media thing, Karlissa, she would have embodied Karlissa by now. Like, she would have really like gave it to her hard and uncut. You know what I'm saying? But because she has her own struggles and she don't do that, she doesn't get on the social media. She doesn't have no way of saying. Now, I don't know what Miss Charlotte is saying behind the scenes, and I'm sure it's not good. But because she doesn't really know the what is going on in this social media world when it comes to Karlissa, and Karlissa know that she goes beyond she goes, you know, above and beyond. Karlissa just keeps going and going, and it's like she has no chill. Karlissa has no chill, you know what I'm saying? And then it be I'm the victim, you know, and that we gonna get to Karlissa, because y'all know when it come to Karlissa, people be like, let her live, SistaGirl. I just can't. You welcome, Robin. I just can't. So, you know, shout out to Daddy Blue. Shout out to Daddy Blue for being like, what y'all not gonna do is play about mine. I told y'all in Junior, what did I tell you? Wait, y'all, Junior gonna be into everything, okay? Junior is going to be into everything. Now you got people saying, well, why he always got him, and why, you know, and he even got Marsh's son. They playing football. Chrisean and Marsh play on the same football team, okay? So while they're out there pursuing what they do, doing them, Daddy Blue is watching the kids. They got them boys with somebody they trust. And he's a man, and he has his grandson. What is the problem? Can somebody help me with what the problem is? Why can't this man take care of his grandson? What's the problem? What is wrong with that? Let me know where it go wrong. See, that's let me get it. Look. I'm going to say this. And hold on, y'all. I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this with my chest. I'm going to mean what I say. I'm going to say what I mean. And I'm not taking it back. Okay? That's the problem with a lot of these people out here. They don't know what positive love is. Okay? They've been in multiple failed whatever. I wasn't gonna put up with that. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking that maybe they could be the problem. Sometimes it ain't the man, sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it ain't the woman, sometimes it's the man. Okay, now we cannot control, like I can't control if my daughters want to be in a toxic relationship. All I can do is tell them, look, this ain't good. I don't like when you do this. I don't like this. I don't like that. Well, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. All I can do is give them advice. I cannot force them into to doing what I want them to do. Nobody can force Chrisean into leaving Blueface. Y'all, she not going to leave that man. And that man is not going to stop messing with that woman. So, look. That's a soul tie. They tied together. Like, you know, this in the grandfather, Daddy Blue, big ups to him. Big ups to him. To be honest, that's the only grandparent that has really been, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. See, what people fail to realize, Jaidyn has her parent, her mother. She has her grandmother. They have something different. Okay. She got Karlissa wanting to be a part of Javon. She's up and up about Journey, but wanting to be a part of Javon. You know what I'm saying? She got somebody like, she has that. Chrisean didn't have that. So for Daddy Blue to step in and be that, first of all, father figure to her, and also be a grandfather to his grandson, why is that a problem? Y'all help me. Y'all nieces, y'all help me. Because I'm trying to understand, why are you dragging a man? There's a fly and it's going to bother them. Where is my fly swatter? Why is people trying to drag a man for wanting to be a grandfather, then drag the mother for leaving their baby with their baby's grandfather? while she go pursue her dream, stay out of trouble. Then people are like, oh, why couldn't she stop drinking when she was pregnant with Junior? Now, I'm gonna say this, okay? I don't know. All I know is I've never seen her drink a pretty girl's drink. I've never seen her drink a mixed drink. Okay, I've never seen it. I've only seen her drink Hennessy straight out the bottle with her Red Bull chaser and whatever. Now, I remember, because I went back and looked at it, because I'm like, am I missing something? I'm missing something. But people saying, well, she was drinking whoop-de-woo-woo-woo and whatever. First of all, the girl, yes, she thought she was pregnant, but she wasn't 100%. She didn't know how far along. She didn't know, woo-woo-woo. No, it's not an excuse. As soon as she could have thought she was pregnant, she should have stopped whatever her activities were. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, he's here. He's a baby. He's safe. He's with people that truly love him. His grandfather truly loves and adores him. Why can't he have that? What is wrong with this baby having someone that really is like 10 toes down for him? Like, he probably, when he see his granddad, he probably light the world up, because that's somebody that he feel like that really loves him and he can trust. You know what I'm saying? To see Marshall, little boy, how he just seems so happy with, being around them. And for those that don't know, Marsh and Chrisean them play on the same football team. Daddy Blue keeps the kids while they go to practice. Okay? For y'all that just be like, why is she always leaving her baby with them? She's training. She's trying to get her thing back today. Then I love the fact, and see, people, they not, like, y'all missing the whole picture. They're trying to change who they were then. They're trying to come from being this toxic power couple to being a good power couple and changing things up for them. Blueface is coming out of jail sober. She's like, hey, I don't want to still be out here turning up to the trees and my man coming out here sober and I'm putting him back into this turning up. Why it can't be that? Why it has to be, oh, well, she couldn't do it. Y'all don't know what she could do. Y'all don't know what she can do. Do you know, I do not see nobody in a club seeing a girl with a big old belly and being like, here, let me give you a bottle. Oh, you buying bottles? Okay, let me pour you a bottle. Because there's signs all over clubs. I'm a bartender by trade. Been since 1992. Okay, yes, 1992. I've been bartending. And I know that's a no-no. Even unethical bartenders, that's a no-no. So I just don't see no bartender being like, here, let me pour you some drinks. Everybody that has ever came to a club that I was bartending at that was pregnant, and it used to irritate me when pregnant people come to the club, but anybody that has ever came to a club that I was working at, we couldn't serve them. If they were knowingly, we can visually see they were pregnant, we couldn't serve them any alcohol. And this is facts. And I done bartended in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I done bartended in Detroit, Michigan. I done bartended in Orlando, Florida, Daytona Beach, Florida. I done bartended in Texas. I mean, unless they do some, I don't know. Y'all must go to some special kind of ones. Y'all, we just got to be logical about stuff. I know we can say what we want to say to get the views. We can say what we want to say to get the clicks, the views. It all sounds good. It's good to be on a hate train. I mean, I guess people like getting on the choo-choo train of hate. But I tell you this, so as a man soweth, so shall he reap. Know everything that you sow and you say out of your mouth, whether it's true or false, power, life, and lies in the power of the tongue. Okay, you can speak it. You can speak life into something, or you can speak into something, okay? But it lies in the power of our tongue. It's how we talk. Y'all don't get it. All babies is not the same, but leave that baby alone. Nothing wrong with it. If they do not have something bad to say, they won't have a life. Exactly. It's like, how do you get up every day and feel like I'm just gonna get like, and maybe some people, that's their disposition. Some people disposition is, I just want, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But then look, this is my thing. If I can watch a person go from being a objective person, okay, they're like, yeah, you know, because y'all know I get mad all the time and be like, Chrisean and Blue, block me from the group chat. I don't want to see nothing in the group chat. Y'all can go back on my lives. I have said it several times, like, get me out the group chat. Let me go. But it's like, every time somebody be like, let me tell you somebody bring me back in the group chat, okay? So my thing is this. If you watch somebody, come on, aunties, let me call all my aunties, and I'm going to call in my aunties to the front first, because we going to kick wisdom in, okay? We going to kick pre-internet. We gonna quit pre-Apple computer, okay? We gonna go back to the typewriting days, writing notes. Do you like me? Yes or no? Check one. We gonna go back to the old school, okay? Now let's just come on. Hey, Miss Beverly, welcome. Let's just be honest, okay? We just gonna be honest. You know, all my aunties to the front, nieces and nephews. I mean, y'all can come too, but I just need y'all to just listen real quick and pay attention. And this is just me. This is from the Destined SistaGirl, okay? I'm gonna tell you this. If you have met somebody that have been objective about something, and then all of a sudden they turn their back and be like, because it's not giving, you know, hold on, it's not giving them the results that they're looking for, then all of a sudden it's a problem, and that person is a problem, okay? When you start dealing with people like that, then that's how you, I'm going to say this. Hey, Miss Beverly, welcome. I love Miss Beverly. Miss Beverly is I want to say, I had to stop y'all and say this real quick. Miss Beverly is one of the good aunties. Miss Beverly come over to the MooMoo room, and Miss Beverly, some days she be like, oh my God, it's so rough, but she's always objective and loving and respectful. And so welcome to the mod family, Miss Beverly. Welcome to the mod family. I tell y'all, I don't mind modding up people. I'm not no, you ain't gotta be no loyal fan. I don't need no fans. I don't need none of that. I just need some good supporters, some good aunties, some good uncles, some good nieces, and some good nephews that really want to see people win. I'm all about seeing people win, and it is what it is. Now, people might not agree with how I like to see people win, but that's just SistaGirl. Like I said, I'm biased. I have 5 daughters. So, and they all different. They all different. Okay? All different. And so they're from every walk of life. Okay? So when I say that, I say my compassion for, see, what people get confused is that you can love a person, or you can have compassion for a person and dislike that person, how that person, you're welcome, Miss Beverly. You are so welcome. You can have a passion for somebody, and know that, you know, and not like what they do. You know what I'm saying? You know how you say, I have a loved one that battles with drug addiction. Okay. I have a loved one that battles with drug addiction. I hate the act, but I love the person. Okay. I would never turn my back on this person. I would never, you know what I'm saying? And I tell this person every chance I get that I hate the act. I hate what you're doing to yourself. I hate what you're doing to your family. I hate what you're doing to, you know what I'm saying? I tell this person that all the time, but I'm not going to go and say, you're this and you're that and you is, you know, and I'm not going to disrespect them. I've never once in my, like, since this person's been abusing drugs for a long time, okay, has had a drug abuse issue for a long time. I've never once called this person a dope head or a dope fiend or, you know what I'm saying? And it's because of my compassion and my love for that person, because it's something I've never experienced. I don't know what it feel like to be chasing Jason. Okay. I don't know what that feels like. Never wanted to, never desired to. So I can't tell a person what their struggle feel like. Nobody knows. Like if you've never been a homeless person, you can't never tell a homeless person, you know, you can say, dang, I wonder how they got in that position. I mean, you know, but some of us is one bad decision away from homelessness. One person of us is one bad decision away from being broke. One person do you understand what I'm saying? We're all so different. Please get out my camera. What do you want?
Yeah, I didn't go there.
Yes, they can go outside. Who told them they can come downstairs?
Me?
Yes, they can. Stay out my camera, please.
Okay.
Thank you. So all of us is, you know, we just one step away from the next level, okay? Or, you know, one slippery slide away from going down a slippery slope and never coming back, you know? So we have to be careful on how we deal with people and the things that we say, how we treat people, whatever. You know, like I said, SistaGirl tell you all the time, I'm just a strong believer in reaping what you sow, y'all. That's just how I am. I believe so is a man, so shall he reap. And I ain't gonna lie, I go to a lot of pages. I be in everybody's business. Y'all know how Auntie be. Anybody know Auntie? No, Auntie be in everybody's business, okay? I be in everybody's business. And I just be like, I'd be like, some people, I just be like, it's so unnecessary. It's like you can still get there. Like you got it. You got it. Like, I feel like we have to be authentically who ourselves. Like, I'm going to tell y'all this. I tell people all the time, and y'all know, some of y'all that's been with me for a minute, know. When I first, you can probably catch SistaGirl back last year or whatever. I used to just go up on, shout out to Big Sister in the game. Love her to death. And when I say the blog goddess, she's the blog goddess. Michelle A.T. Alien Brown. She don't change up, y'all. Michelle, if she rock with you, she rock with you. That's one thing about Michelle A.T. Alien, okay? Now, Ben used to go on her panel, all that stuff. And, you know, I was encouraged to sign my YouTube channel. I didn't even tell her. I didn't tell nobody in the Discord. I didn't tell but a few of my, you know, like maybe 5 people that I really rocked with in the Discord. Didn't tell nobody. I started this was my brainchild. I started it from the ground up. I started grinding, okay? With 1, then 2, then 3 members. Then one day I looked up, I had 500 members. I said, what happened? Then I looked up, I had 1,000 members. Then I looked up, and you know, so I authentically grew my channel. I didn't grow my channel off of nobody else's platform, okay? Yes, I will go to other people's platforms. I will drop super chats. I will go up on their panel. I will talk, you know what I'm saying? And even back then, when I first started going up and talking about Chrisean back then, I would go over there and it will be, they used to call, and this was before things just got bad. I don't know. They used to call us the Cisco and Ebert of Chrisean Rock. I used to say what I thought was positive about Chrisean. This person used to say what they thought was negative, whatever. And so we would just objectively talk because I deal in receipts. SistaGirl got these receipts for you here. Let me hand them to you so you can see. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. So I'm just saying, I from day one, you know what I'm saying? I just always felt like I needed to do this organically, and I'm not chasing behind nobody else's views. Okay, if I see you doing something and I'm not rocking with it, I'm not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna ball out humbly. I'm not gonna drag you. I'm not gonna say you a dirty mod. I heard, sis. I heard. I'm not going to say none of that. I'm just going to bow out gracefully and do what I need to do for me and my channel. Okay. So that's why this is the home of the aunties and the uncles. This is where the grown people hang out. This is where we can have objective conversations. You do not have to agree with SistaGirl. You can be like, I'm 100% wrong, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm a 50-year-old woman. I'm not a rock tart. I'm not a what else they be calling them? What else they be? Whatever they call them, rock tarts. They be calling them Chriseanimals. I'm not a crack rock, whatever. I'm not a whatever. I am a mother. I am a mother of 5 women, and I have raised 3 other women. Okay, outside of my 5. Okay, so I am a woman, and you know what? They got college degrees. They're smart. They're intelligent. They're kind. They all that. Okay? So, and I'm very educated in this game. Now, I may be new to this YouTube thing, but one thing I'm not new to is life. And I done lived a lot longer than half of y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all, look, ladies, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, y'all listen. Y'all stop listening to people that don't have nothing. Y'all, I was on Angry Man. Y'all, I don't know if y'all, I go over there sometimes. Sometimes Angry Man be off the chain. Sometimes Angry Man be doing his thing. But I go over there, because sometimes he be having some, objective things. Went over there, and there was this girl on his channel, and she was basically degrading the Black family, like, oh, Black men shouldn't have to be with white, should go ahead and be, interracial relationships last longer than Black relationships, and Black women this and Black men this, and whatever. Doing an Amanda Seals, okay? Y'all know I ain't done with her yet. I'm still on Amanda Seals' neck, y'all. I'm on her neck still because I got a lot more stuff. I'm still on her neck. But anyways, and I'm listening and I'm thinking our sisters, our young girls are lost. They're hurt. Why? Because a lot of them didn't have fathers in the homes. And it's, I had my daddy. My daddy was good to me. My daddy did this for me. My daddy was this for me. This, and this. But yet, you still got 3, 4 baby daddies. You still got, you're not in a positive relationship. You know what I'm saying? But yet, these same women, hold on. What's up? All right. Be careful because I don't know what's. Oh, I think I got the key in my pocket. I think I hung it back up. But be careful because I don't know what's going on with that truck. When I had got ready to park it, it was like doing something weird, and a whole bunch of smoke came out the back of it. So I don't know, but it's a 2023. I don't know why it's doing it. But the engine light had been on ever since we was in Atlanta. So. All right. Sorry, y'all. What was that? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought, y'all. Sorry, excuse me. That was my son, my oldest son. But we need to just do better. We just need to do better. We need to look, y'all, come to the front. Stop Stop listening to people that ain't in no good relationship. How you gonna take relationship advice from somebody that ain't got a man? I'm waiting. How you gonna take marital advice for somebody that's been married 2 and 3 times? I'll wait. How are you gonna take parenting advice from somebody that's not even a parent? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see what's going on. But y'all, we got to stop. We really got to stop. You're taking all this advice from these people, and these people ain't got that it doesn't make sense. Hey, lady, if I didn't speak, if you see someone going the wrong way, too. Exactly. If you see someone going the wrong way, help them. Do not talk. That's and people like, oh, they don't listen. I'm not gonna listen to you if you dogging me out. How am I gonna go? How am I gonna listen to you and you dogging me out? Make it make sense. Who is that? Oh, that's my husband, y'all. Sorry. Make it make sense. I'm not gonna listen to you. So I totally understand what you're saying. I watch Michelle Brown, the blog goddess, sometimes, and she does not. No, love me some Michelle, y'all. The blog goddess, okay? She said all these bitches is a slut. That's her little intro, child. I love me some Michelle. Because, and shout out to Mama Brown. Shout out to Mama Brown. She's having some health issues. Shout out to Mama Brown, okay? Yes, please press that like button. Y'all need to stop listening to these people. I was married and now divorced. I don't give nobody any advice. I tell them pray about it. Thank you, Miss Beverly. How you gonna give somebody some marriage advice and your marriage failed? It couldn't have just been all the other person. It couldn't have been. Right. I can't give nobody no advice. And I mean, that's like me giving somebody advice about divorce. I ain't never been a divorce. So I can't tell you how to process a divorce because I ain't never been to a divorce. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's look at this. Shout out to one of my mods for bringing this to my attention because we want to talk about what is going on this internet and all this extra trolling and who be trolling who and why they be doing it. So shout out to my mod for showing me this little clip of we gonna listen to, and this is Wack 100 basically telling on himself, telling how many. Remember I told y'all that he be running this. He have all his little minions in Clubhouse. They come out on the internet. They do all their dirt. They put out all these hate pages and all that. And then he goes back and he reports on them and all that good stuff. Well, this is he telling on himself. Okay? This is he telling on himself. Okay? So let's listen. Now, y'all heard what he say about his hate. Now, look, let me run back these statistics so we can see it. Y'all know I like to read, okay? So, this is what he say he got going. This is what he do. This is how he run the pages, okay? Pay attention.
Make that plan.
So y'all wondering why there's so many Chrisean hate pages. Now y'all wondering why the content go out the way it do. Now y'all wonder why, okay, Chrisean Blueface and all their content is going out like that. Now y'all wonder why. He just told y'all. He just told y'all how it worked. He just told y'all how his people work. And you know what? I'm going to rewind it one more time for those in the back that say, yeah, you know. What do SistaGirl tell y'all? Y'all know I hit the receipts every time. I hit the receipts every time. Pay attention. I'm going to run it back one more time. Did you hear what he just said? He said, how do you think I control the algorithm? How do you think I control the algorithm? That's what he said. That's what he said. Let's listen again. For those that don't be believing, SistaGirl. Y'all heard what he said, right? 20 to different things going out every day. It is. It's so pathetic. Wow. He told on. He did, Robin. He told all on himself. So y'all know when y'all see this, if he don't like her. So y'all know why it's so much hate and all this stuff put out about this girl. He just said what he do. He just said what he do.
This for you. Why could you do that? We got this for you. Do that. We got this for you. So, and I really do it for my media team. You know, I pay a lot of them niggas bills. They say, Wack, we clear 6 figures fucking with you. Doing that shit.
That's a lie. He do not be responding. Y'all know Wack 100 be starting beef. So I'm like, you know, so I shout out. I be over here. Y'all know I go over here. I be over here. I be with the uncles. Y'all, I be over here with the uncles and the aunties. I watch a lot of older YouTubers now. You know what I'm saying? I always watch a lot of older YouTubers, but try to be cool with the young girls and the young people, but they just be doing team too much, and I just don't have time for it. Okay, so now I want y'all to pay attention to this. Hold on, let me play this.
Hey, Ty, hit that button up there.
Which one? The garage?
That garage button.
Now you coming to bat for Diddy? About coming to the funeral, coming to the Fabulous didn't show up for the party. He had an opportunity to party with Diddy. We all know that to go be true because he's going so hard. You know, he did a show last week. He just put up something today because we had a phone conversation. I called him out. I was like, yo, my man, why you always got my name in your mouth? Hold up, G, hold up, G. No, man, why you always got my name on your mouth? He tried to make like that I'm talking out of place or something. Nigga, I'm telling you, I'm always hearing you saying something about Gene Deal, and you don't know me like that, bro. You making up crazy lies. So he was lying today. Now, I got my last text, and I'm going to post this from K. Slay on the 4th because he couldn't talk. Well, I got his last text. He showed me December the 27th. I got my last text on the 4th. On the 2nd, Papoose said that K texted him and said that he wasn't going to make it out of there. And I didn't know that until the night me, Papoose, and K's mother was at the hospital when he passed. When he passed, me, Papoose, and K's mother. Right? I know he's representing Bomb first and everything. I don't care nothing about that, man. But he's a liar. Anytime that he sit up there and told people that he came to K Slade's funeral before everybody, he lied. He lied about coming to the funeral, coming to the burial. He didn't come to none of that.
I'm playing this because Unc is saying now, you know, they call Wack 100 Unc too. But Unc, you know, Uncle Gene, you know what I'm saying? Gene is saying, you know, he's debunking a lot of Wack 100 lies. Now, we got a lot of nieces and nephews. They be 10 toes down for Wack 100. They be 10 toes down for him. But he said, look, this man be lying. This man be lying, okay? So he's debunking some of his lies, okay?
All us knew that. All us knew that. And he got, K Slade said, he sits on your bro, pray for me. If somebody's on their deathbed and they could text, they're going to ask everybody to pray for them. But I know the truth about their relationship. K had a lot of respect for Wack until he started doing the internet shit. Until Wack started doing the internet shit, K had a lot of respect for him. But then he started getting a lot of beef behind Wack doing this internet shit because niggas was coming to K sideways. You know what I'm saying? Wack get on the internet and everything he want to say, yo, you was security. You was a probation officer. You know what you had to do to be a probation officer? No, evidently you don't know, Wack. Because if you want a nigga like you to know something, put it in a book. Yeah, nigga, I wrote 2 books. I wrote 2 books, nigga. Not 1, but 2. You understand? And I let everybody know my life story before I got into the music business, before I got into the work. Because, yeah, I put niggas in certain places. I put niggas with people to get contracts and everything. I never took credit for that. But I was the one that opened the doors for a lot of people. I made the introduction to Chaz and K. I made the introduction to K, to Chaz, to Dave McPherson, that got Graf and all those people who Chaz got those contracts from Sony. I made the connection. I was the one who started slicking the family. I was the one of the members who started the same game. I don't have to pull out my portfolio on you because you Pyru. But that shit don't mean nothing, bro. That shit don't mean a thing when you talking to a real man. I don't lay up on the phone and butt naked talking to men and your Victoria's Secret thong and all that other shit. Yo, Mac, I'm doing the show right now. I'm gonna call you back. All right. I don't lay up like.
Gene said he don't lay up in his Victoria's Secret thongs and talk to men on the phone. Because that's what he do. I mean, he ain't say nothing wrong. That's what he so do. He lay up on the phone all night and be on Clubhouse. He like he said what he did. We just watched the video. Now is Gene Deal saying anything different than what Wack 100 say he do? He say he got all his team. He be with his media team and everything else. I'm just saying. I ain't saying. Gene said it. It just was funny to me. It was funny, Robin, because it's like, that's what he do. That's what he do. I'm just saying, he lay up all night and talk to dudes on the phone, his team. And not that it should matter, but 9 times most of them are bisexual men or gay men. I'm just saying, Wack. Like 75% of your team that are men, 75% of the men on your team are either bisexual or gay men. Now that was told, Wack, by another bisexual man that's on your team. Remember when you called him to go fight Saucy Santana? Think about that, Wack. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I put it right. To go fight Saucy Santana for DJ Academics. Okay? Not for you, for DJ Academics. Let me just throw that one out there. Let me just, drop that little 222.
Like that, bro. I don't do the things that you do. Got girls, you got a whole wife at home, and you got girls taking pictures of you butt naked, swinging your legs off the bed, talking to other men. That's some weird, real shit. Maybe that's Peru. That's some Peru shit. Because you always throwing Peru in their name up in shit. Like that's going to scare some niggas. Like niggas give a fuck about that. Nah, bro. When you come out here on the East Coast, niggas don't give a fuck about that Peru shit, bro. Niggas don't give a fuck about that nowhere but in Cali. And respect to those brothers who claim that. I'm talking about this one nigga right here. He throw y'all name up in the air and get y'all in the middle of bullshit because he ain't man enough to hold on himself. Yo, we know where you live at, nigga. Come on by. Come on by. Bet you won't make another stop. Ain't nobody worrying about that shit, Wack. You sit up there and you lied. Yo, I was at K-Slay funeral. No, you wasn't. I went early. No, you didn't. That showed me you wasn't no real nigga, no real friend to K. You got on this thing and you lied about his daughter. You don't know nothing about John. Not nothing. You don't know where she stayed, where she been at, none of that. You just run your mouth for the gram. You just run your mouth for the internet. Now you coming to bat for Diddy? It ain't none of your business. It ain't none of your business why I took arms up on that dude. It was enough of my friends hurt by him. And if I want to be that martyr and take arms up and get at him, what do you got to do with it? You wasn't a part of it. You wasn't around us, nigga. Oh. I'm not even going to pull out the pictures. You wasn't around us. You wasn't even around in the 90s, bruh. In the early 2000s. Nobody knew nothing about you. You ain't know nothing about New York, the streets, or none of that. You come out here and you sit up there and try to act like you was a part of something. You wasn't. All I knew was someone used to wash Suge Knight cars and drive for him. Suge even said that. You got blessings from Reggie Wright from putting you on some management stuff or helping you get involved in that stuff like that. And you stole and robbed from Game, Ray J, and Blueface. How do you think they got in trouble?
Now, what Unc just said? What Unc just said? What Unc just said? Unc said you stole and robbed from Ray J, The Game, and Blueface. That's what Unc said. Look, I believe G too. I do too. I love me G because he come with 10 toes down on what he speaks. So he do. And I believe everything he's saying, Robin. I believe everything because you know what? He said, I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I said what I said, and it is what it is. That's what he say every time.
Because, you know, Wack they was running these schemes where they be recording, video recording shit, and blackmailing niggas.
Is that the first time we done heard that? Y'all remember when Chrisean said, you don't nobody care about them videotapes? You not gonna scare me by having a recording? Y'all don't remember when she told Wack 100 that? I don't care nothing about no videotapes and that you're not gonna record me. I don't care nothing about that. You're not gonna be recording me. That's all you do is record people and try to get people in trouble. Remember that? Yeah. That ain't the first time we done heard that.
You understand? And not only blackmailing, if a girl has something on them, they would give it to the girl. They own people. He was giving it against his own people. How you think that girl got that stuff from Blueface? On Blueface, Wack.
I rest my goddamn on case. What? Did I not tell y'all that? Did I not say it? Did I not say it? I've been telling y'all that. Look. Did I not say it? I know I said it. I know I said it. And I said 10,000 toes down and saying what I said. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, when I came across, I said, look at this. Won't he confirm it every time? Look at God. What they say, look at God. Won't he confirm it every time? I tell y'all, I deal in receipts. People be like, SistaGirl, you need to get on the topic while it's hot. I be like, I don't care about the topics being cold. I don't care about 5, 10, 15, 18 people watching. I don't care about none of that. I care about the facts that I know what I know. I be right. I know what I know and I be right. Hey, Jackie, welcome to the MooMoo room. Wack is Wack, punk, trying so hard to bring Chrisean down. Meanwhile, the whole time his butt is straight. Look, Jackie. I'm telling y'all, SistaGirl, look, I'm telling y'all, I've been saying this. Look, I've been telling y'all this for a minute. I've been saying it. I didn't even look, and I really wasn't even looking for the confirmation. I was not looking for the confirmation. Now, we heard him say how many troll pages he run, how he break down, how it's broken down, whatever. We seen that, right? Now, we hear everything else. I told y'all I said, y'all be like, who's behind that? I said, y'all, either if it ain't Wack, it's Karlissa. Karlissa say she won 13. She run 13. So, and that was then what was that, 2 months ago when she said that? So I know him right now, she probably in the 20s and the 30s because everybody loved the mama. So she thought, and we gonna get into that. So she thought everybody loved the mama. Remember baby, I'm loving it. Because you know what? I told you to sit your butt down and be an auntie. But now you had to be a niece. And look at what's happening to you, girl.
How you think that stuff, that girl got that stuff on game? Recorded all this other shit like that. Wack. Kay once told me some shit. And because I don't know you like that, but he told me the guy name was Draws. I'm not even going to put the shit in there and put it out there. But him and Wack was partners in some shit before. And because dude is one of my frats, I'm not gonna say nothing. But Wack is a foul ass nigga. He lies. He sat up there and said, yo, Kay wasn't fucking with me because I was fucking with the straight stunting girl. Wack, look at me. Look at me, nigga. 6'7". At the time, 40, 38 in the waist, hands always been handsome in the face, nigga. I don't look like, you look like some Uncle Fester dark-skinned ass nigga. Like you've been an Adam Family character, nigga.
He said he looked like the Addams Family character, baby. He said looked like Uncle Fester. He called Wack Uncle Fester. Chrisean got his tail shook. She can't stop nor control her. She's going to keep on and find out. Yeah, I believe you, Jackie. And that's why he's trying so hard to degrade her. He's trying so hard to degrade her. Okay, so let's get on to the last. Well, I'm probably gonna come back later on tonight and do a part 2 because I gotta go get some stuff done. But I want to get to her real quick because y'all know I can drag her for hours. Okay, for hours and hours. Okay, you know I can talk about her for hours and hours because she worked my last and final nerves. So yesterday, after Daddy Blue had posted that, and shout out to our chocolate hot tea, you know she always gets the receipts, okay? Yesterday, after Daddy Blue had posted about Junior, Chrisean goes underneath Daddy Blue, and Karlissa, yeah. Karlissa go up under Daddy's Blues post, and he said, Javon ate, and you ain't read one book. You funny as hell, Big John. First of all, Javon was not 8. He was 7. Okay? He was 7. And so that just shows you how Karlissa, you just be doing anything for clout, okay? Then she said, I got him and Carter mixed up, but thank you. When you got 8 grand, you will funk up sometimes. Is that right? Is that right? It says, now post one of you and your own kids reading. So, and people like, everybody, had to tell her he's actually 7, Karlissa. It's never too late to do better, unlike you. Some hate her different. You know what I'm saying? I got him. And then she's like, she got him and Carter mixed up. So shout out to Hot Chocolate Hot Tea. Let me go and love that. That's whatever. Okay. Hold on. So shout out to Henny Review. Shout out to Henny. So Henny posted this clip.
Information. So Henny had to come here and pull the receipts and give y'all the facts on what was really said on Shark Tank.
She was drinking the day she said that she was pregnant on the pod when she sat down with me in Shark Tank.
Come on.
She said, yeah. She was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And I was like, you sure? She like, yeah. That's what I said. I'm pregnant. Teary-eyed a little bit earlier.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going on?
I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you're pregnant if you got your period, sweetie.
I'm just saying. I don't know if it's that or that.
You understand why you're so sad?
I'm not sad.
You was crying, so I was like, damn,
Yeah, because I just told you I'm emotional right now. It's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you not hear me, sir?
Yo, I did. I just know that, a period and pregnancy don't run hand in hand.
I'm saying it's either.
Am I tripping?
Did you not hear me?
You mean like, she means like,
either that
your
or
period
this
is on the way.
It's either that or this.
Next week gonna be my emotional week.
Okay, it's on the way. I'm under the impression that it was going on right now. She was like, it's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
so
like it's finna come.
She don't know yet. It's on the way.
Or
It's gonna come or it's not gonna come.
yeah. So I'm sorry. Recently, Sharp ran.
Okay, so she was debunking, and it says, for all the people constantly using this as proof as Chrisean drank when she was pregnant, she clearly didn't. Don't find out until Blueface's birthday. So please stop the narrative. And you are some weird men sitting up discussing her and her baby. Don't even know when you're talking about. Basically, she's like telling people, you know, they bigger problems. Okay. So, hold on. This is at Javon's birthday party. So this is what was going on at Javon's birthday party yesterday. Okay.
Show me your dance moves.
This is them on the bus. This is Javon's birthday party yesterday that she had for him, which is cute. I like the little bus. I like all, you know, that. It just got weird to me when with this all the, you know, they outside dancing to Blueface song. Okay. Would they remember when he made the diss song to Chrisean? Okay, they're outside dancing to it. This is the club scene. They're at the club. He had a club-like birthday party in the house. Okay. So he had the VIP area. I guess they were sitting there playing video games. I don't know because it doesn't look like they're playing video games. It's like the little boy just sitting there. And then she looking for something to watch on the TV. Okay. So then they had the whole bottle service. The little whole bottle service thing for his birthday. Here go, you know, they came with the little bottle service with Blueface. You see they filming this for the Porters. I'm assuming they're filming it for the Porters for Blueface's show. They're filming this. It's going to be part of the show because you see a lot of cameras there. So it's going to be part of the show or whatever. You know, the kids are kind of like, what's going on? What is this? The kids are kind of confused. I don't know if he was embarrassed because he sat on the floor and curled up. Look at how the kids are not looking impressed at all about a club party. Okay. This is how he felt about it. You know, he didn't look, you know, even though we get it, Mom, but he's a little kid. He don't understand. That's not what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't understand the whole popping bottles. He didn't understand the whole popping bottles. Then immediately after the party, Jaidyn and her crew went out. You know how y'all young people do it. You know, I was young once. After you throw your kids a party, you go out and kick it. Okay? So they went out and kicked it after the party. Or whatever, they went out and, you know, she was out with Zeus and everybody else. You know, she was at the Zeus. I don't know if it was the Zeus party, but she was at the little Zeus party with everybody else that was out there. Okay, Chrisean's working out today. So let's go to hold on. Let's see what Chrisean had to say. Now, Chrisean's been on Bigo with Smiley. Smiley done got her over on Bigo.
Oh, it's funny because so when his dad come home, his dad's gonna help me open up. Cause I just want to do a lot with his father. Like I just don't want to just leave his dad out of my son's situation. But my son, sorry, but his algorithm is up for like an 8-month-old toddler. Okay, infant. He about to drop a lot of clothing. He about to do a lot of collabs, baby collabs, with actual brands. And that's about it. Like, I'm excited that my son has this platform to prove you hate is wrong. And that's what the fuck you got going on. Like, you got a platform to prove these bitch niggas that talk too much. Wrong, Smiley. That's what you gotta do. You don't care about the comments. Period, poo. You should see what they be saying about my son. It's funny because so when his dad come home, his dad's gonna help me open up. Cause I just want to do a lot with his father.
What did I just tell y'all? You know, they're trying to change their brand. They're trying to do something different. You know what I'm saying? But it's like people are, y'all know how I feel. Leave the baby out of it, okay? Leave the baby out of it. You can feel how you wanted to feel about Chrisean. You can say what you want to say about Chrisean. Chrisean is her own person. Chrisean is going to do her own thing. You know what I'm saying? Chrisean, you know, she's not tripping. She's not, she's trying to get herself together. She's trying to, you know, change. And I hate when people be like, you could have changed then. You could have changed then. You could have changed then. They all was out of control. Everybody was out of control. From Blueface to the mama, to the brother, to the sister. Everybody's been out of control. What did y'all expect from her? She went from chaos to chaos to chaos. Now, she has had time to be to herself. She's been around his dad. She's been doing everything she could, you know, all this other stuff. Hold on. So it is, you know, let the girl live. Let the girl live. Okay. Now let's get to Karlissa. Now it's time for Karlissa. Now y'all know. Hold on, y'all. Let me I'm trying to get some of this. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Hold on. Let me find what I'm looking for. Shoot, I don't want in the wrong thing. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like. Come on. And I'm just saying this, y'all. It's time to grow up. It's time to just do things different, y'all. It is time to do things different. So Karlissa out here beefing. Karlissa out here beefing with everybody. Okay. Now Karlissa's been out here beefing with hot chocolate for a few weeks because she called her out when she said what she said about Junior. So she called her out about it. And so they've been beefing ever since. Okay. They've been beefing ever since she called her out about it. So Karlissa, hold on, let's get to her. We're going to start it over. And the thing about Karlissa is Karlissa do not like to be called out on her crap. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know over here, aunties, we call her out on her crap because we're over it. Okay. We're so over it. Okay. So she gets from one of her pages or one of her people, one of her, you know, little people, you know, they all got their little minions out here. She gets a message. Okay. She gets a message and hold on. You say, when people get older, they forget when they was young ones. You learn, you live and you learn it. Exactly. You live and you learn. And look, I am 50 years old. I am the big 50. you know, I don't have all the answers, but I got more answers than a 22-year-old. Sorry, y'all. My answers don't come from Google. My answers didn't come from the internet. My answers didn't come from none of that. My answers came from pure life experiences and living life, learning, keeping my head on the swivel. And guess what, y'all? Reading. I read books. I don't read what people can regurgitate on the internet. I actually read books. And, you know, a lot of people need to learn the difference between fiction and nonfiction, okay? Because some people live in a life of make-believe, in my humble opinion. I said what I said, and I mean what I say, and I'm not taking it back, okay? Now, if you nieces, nephews, aunties, and uncles, if you want to continue to live in the land of the Lulu, you go right ahead and live in the land of the Delulu. But us real-minded folks and us objective folks and us people that know and that have been through that have been 23 and 24 years old and that have not and didn't really understand at 20, 21, and 22 that we were making real messed up decisions that would affect us later in life, that the internet didn't have to come and drag us for. We was getting dragged in real time, in real life, by real life experiences. Yes, us people right here, that's how we live. And you know, it's just mighty strange to me that people want to say, because see, if you want to call me anything, you call me I don't even want to say mine, but you call me a butterfly tart, if that's what you want to call me, because that's what I call my girls, butterflies. You call me a butterfly tart, okay? Or you call me a Prince tart, because that's what I call my young sons, okay? Because that's the only person you gonna see me. I'm not a fan of nobody, okay? I am not a fan of nobody. I am a supporter. I worship no man, no woman. I don't worship anybody but the true and living God, the one and only, okay? The Most High. That's the only person I worship. So that right there don't be bothering me. It's just the people that be trying to act like their life is all together, baby, and nobody knows what you do when you turn that computer off. Your lights might not even be on. I mean, well, you got to have your lights on and have your computer on, so I'm going to let that go. Your water might not be on. You might not even feed your kids. You might not even know how to cook. You might not even know how to, you don't have a man because you don't know how to cook nor clean. Okay, you probably don't even wash your behind. You probably don't do none of these things, but you judging other people, because why? These are the things that probably been said about you throughout your life, and now you can probably say it about somebody else, or you think you can, and you don't even know. Just like I don't know what you do when you turn off your computer. You don't know what I do, and either do you know what this girl do when she's not online. You only see what she presents to you, and in that, they're going to, first of all, I'm going to say it again, like I've always said it, Blueface and Chrisean Rock are characters, okay? Jonathan Porter, he will tell you, I'm turning on my Jonathan Porter. That means I'm going back to who I was. Jonathan Porter, and he has said it on many interviews. Yeah, Jonathan Porter is different from Blueface. Chrisean Eugenia Malone is different from Chrisean Rock. That's why when things be going hard, she be like, I don't want to be the Rock no more. I don't want to be Rock no more. I don't want to be Big Baby no more. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? She don't want to be, she just wants to be plain old Chrisean Eugenia Malone. That's just who she wants to be. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? So when people get older, yep. Experience has always been the best. Experience has always been the best teacher, but we live in a world of microwave babies, Jackie. We live in the world of microwave babies. If I gotta get it quick. If it ain't coming fast enough, if it ain't done fast enough, if it ain't, see, we know how to go without, in the sense of, we know how it takes time to cook. Okay, we know it takes time to bake. We know it takes time to sit there and get our lives together. You know what I'm saying? We know it takes growth. We know we had to grow. We know we didn't learn nothing. You know, we had to start with remember the typewriter where you had to write on the paper, and at first the big typewriter, you had the big one, and it was like toom, 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 toom. And then you got the electric typewriter, and then it did it automatically. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the big keyboard to the computer, and we had the big old monitors and stuff. Y'all, look, don't play. Y'all remember when we used to wear the you know, I don't know about y'all, but I lived in Minneapolis, and we had 2+2, baby. And we used to go to 2+2, and we had the Michael Jackson, we had the purses that you know, we used to cross bodies back then with the Michael Jackson logo on it. Remember when Flavor Flav came out with the clock purses? Like, we had stuff that, you know, we had times that we went through times, but that stuff became we seen it on TV. You had to stay up late night to watch what's it called? Donnie Simpson. To watch Donnie Simpson and stuff, and then you see the performers and you be like, dang. I remember I was 18. I went to the barbershop to my cousin's beauty salon and had my hair cut in the salt and pepper. My mama did not okay that, and I was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? Why now we got little girls with braids that's 13 and 14 with braids down to their butt, with their hair dyed, with wearing lace fronts, and they don't need them. I used to make wigs for alopecia and cancer patients. I used to make wigs for them for free in my shop. We used to donate 5 wigs a month in Florida. So these are people that needed them. And then when I got grown, I'm a wiggin. I used to be a wiggin. Yeah, I used to be a wiggin. Okay, girl. And my great grandmother, like, I loved it. Like, it must have been like it must have skipped some generations and came to me, because I was a wiggin, baby. I love me a good girl. Okay, I love me a good girl. And so, but it was not, it was like I got old enough to do that. When I was like 18, 17, 16, it was like you wear your natural hair. You might throw in a ponytail. You might have a big pony. Yeah, that was in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s. But still, now we're here 30 years later, and you got baby girls, 13 and 14, with weave down to their butt, lashes, face beat to the gods. Where they do that at? I remember we had to sneak and put on lip gloss. I remember when I used to wear that 521 from Wet and Wild, baby, and I used to put lip gloss underneath it, and then I put on my 521 because when before I got home, I needed to wipe that 521 off and put just on some lip gloss. We got to pay attention. We have to pay attention. This person says, I'm still appalled at you, mama. Keep going. I still applaud you, mama. Keep going. You a good mother and grandmother, sending you so much love. God bless you. Why is you lying, BB? BB, why? Why? So this is people, you know, responding to her show. Some people say it was trash. Y'all, we gonna watch it. Y'all know we watch it late night because I don't be wanting to fight with Karlissa. But I don't mind. This is what she play. You see how she got to play up, playing it off.
Shit, like I heard when you said Fabio and them trying to make some music and shit with me, so I gotta pull up. I had to go to work. I'll be back.
Then she come with, I had a dream last night. Don't be letting just anyone take you all's kids nowhere by themselves. Don't be trusting no man along with your children, especially little girls. I don't care who they are, period. Then she said, you all think your kids think about y'all kids before y'all think about yourselves. If you see a mother or father forget, remind them. So then somebody had posted, this is the best duo. I know he want his daddy something terrible. And then she said, I tried to imagine what that was like yesterday, and it crushed me. And then this person was like, me too. And I kept seeing the videos of them together. Girl. But then somebody was like, gave her this. And it says children can be diagnosed until the age of 5, and if something is wrong with him, that's Chrisean and Blueface problem. You're just a grandma. You're not his mother. Mind your business and babysit. That's your grandmother's do. And then she said, now, what the fuck would you get on here telling that lie? Do I look like I was born? Yeah, yesterday. And then she posts this. And then she blocks the account. Okay? So then she goes to say, I am not in any way saying my grandson is delayed or slow, but please don't send me no damn lies talking about you can't be treated or diagnosed until 5. It's giving you don't want a child to get early help and you're willing to lie about. Stop sending me it about if you're not trying to help. I didn't months doing research and talking to actual doctors to prepare myself for anything way before this, because my grandson was born premature at just 5 months. Now I'm asking again, please leave me alone about Junior until his father gets home. Thank you. So you see how she be lying? So she's saying she did months of research because Callie's son was born premature. He was born at 5 months old. And so you're saying Callie was drinking while she was pregnant because you're saying that you're saying that it was supposed to be alcohol syndrome. That's what you saying, Karlissa. You see how you be putting your foot in your mouth? You see how you be putting your foot in your mouth every time. Every time. Every time. We all from the real school. Yes, we from the real school of hard knocks, baby. We got it. Look, I'm going to tell y'all can say what y'all want. That's why I told us we need to get off the back of the bus and we need to start driving the bus. We need to stay off the back of the bus with our heads hitting the wall. Like, we need the helmets. How we got on the helmets and we the elders? How we got on the helmets? Letting these young people drive the bus. The girl ain't done better because nobody has showed her how to do better. Who has shown her how to do better? Without an expectation of her. Who? Everybody, she should be helping her sisters and brothers. She should be helping this person. She's a single right now. She's a single mom with a baby. Who just had a baby. Who wasn't even raised. Who still is a baby. Y'all expecting so much from this girl? It don't make no sense. Y'all are expecting too much from this girl. Let her live.
What's up, Sexxy?
Okay, Callie back. So some people, this person says there's natural therapies. Chrisean needs someone close who is not going to judge but educate. Ain't that what I just said? But your words affect many because it's the truth. People don't, I feel like you mean no harm, but your words affect many because it's the truth. People don't like to tend to fall apart behind it. And then she said, I might not say it right way, but it's definitely know my intentions. You don't have good intentions, Karlissa. Look, I know when a person is not fond of a person. You're not fond of that child's mother. So you're going to treat that child as if you're not fond of that child's mother. You only wanted to do that big, let me go see my grandson for your show. And they knew it was for the show. So people are talking about, okay, so this person said, I'm sorry, but grandparents aren't there just to babysit. If they think something may be wrong with their grandchild, they should speak up. Early intervention is key, and technology is only getting better. It may turn out nothing is wrong, but anything extra for a child can only be beneficial. Then she says, I don't pay for folks no mind. I don't pay them folks no mind. I know they could give a funk less about Junior in real life because them the same people that told her drinking and smoking while pregnant is healthy and normal. Now today's weed is like crack. And then this person was like actually 100, and they've been in denial about what she was doing, even when your son called her out for it. Even with pictures and videos, they just make excuses. Praying your son comes home soon and sees his mess and realize who is really in his corner. And then she said, funk who in his corner, he needs to worry about raising his kids. Okay? Now, then she goes, I'm not worried. I saw that trick, okay? And then it says, and then Celine got drunk at the party and drove with them kids, okay? And then she said, that's why I blocked her. She said that's why she blocked her, because she saw her drunk driving with the kids. That's what she said. She said she shares stuff from Javon, from a Jaidyn hate page that spends all day talking about Jaidyn and the kids, calling your granddaughter and grandson names, and all in favor of Rock. The chocolate tea page is very weird and obsessed with Jaidyn. And then she said, ma'am, that is definitely her driving with the babies in the back after drinking alcohol. I don't need a hate page to spin shit, okay? So then she said, and then just sing happy birthday. And he said, ma'am, this is definitely her driving with my babies in the back after drinking alcohol. I don't need a whatever. She said, I wasn't talking about that. And she said, I'm sure you wasn't. Then she said, accidents happen even if it's not the drunk driver's fault. It's best not to drink and drive. Nobody cares, because even if it ain't your fault, they will make it your fault. And then she said, the girl was saying how Jaidyn's didn't go to console him, and she did. And that's all I'm saying. I didn't even see the other stuff, because drinking and driving is for sure a no-no, especially with kids in the car. That's just reckless. And then she said, but I can't see them because I talk shit. Girl, bye. And then she said, yeah, that I for sure don't agree with. I see how much you love all them kids. I really hope one day she puts that to the side and lets you see the kids. First of all, so she's showing you, like, she got to post something. So she's posting the receipts of the fact that Jaidyn was driving, had somebody driving the kids while they had been drinking, allegedly, okay? And but her T pages be on it, but she was like, oh, you didn't want to talk about that because that be the main T page that be talking about Junior, okay? So she's trying to stir the pot. She's starting to stir the pot. Pay attention. She said, so she drinks and drives with the kids, and Jaidyn is okay with that. We ain't never see you so much as sip wine, then put no kids in the car. That is insane. And then he said, that's not about love to them or safety. It's the bitter baby mama shit, because his daddy can't go either. He about to see what I went through as soon as John go back and forth. LOL. So, okay. And then she posts this trade. So then here's Jaidyn Alexis. This is at the party. I'm gonna have to pause it so y'all don't hear all the music. This is at the party yesterday. At Junior's party. I mean at Javon's party. At JJ's party. She got all her little phones. They partying. They listening to Blueface. Okay. You know, he had a good little birthday. That's the little VIP. They was popping bottles. He's so cute though. He is so adorable. So this is at the little club party he had. Kids was like, yeah, whatever. So thank you for everyone who came. Yesterday it meant a lot to us. Club level 7 was a success, and Javon and the kids had a ball. Today we're going up again. I love you, son. Happy 7th. Okay. So this was his little birthday party yesterday. He's so adorable. So today they're at Six Flags, I think, or Disney, one of them. Her and her crew. Him and his 7 crew. So she's enjoying time with her son. Okay. They out hanging out. So that is what it is. Okay. So, y'all, Sexy Red. I knew it was something I was forgetting. Y'all was gonna let me go without the Sexy Red in the let me see. Let me go to Hot Chocolate Hot Tea. I just be liking her because it be she be having it all. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find the Karlissa. Yeah, I'm just not big on posting on does she not have it? Hot Chocolate Hot Tea, you don't have it? Okay, let me go to the Jasmine brand. Hold on, y'all. I know it's here. I got it, but it's on my other computer. So where is it at? Y'all seen Suki Hana got drug charges allegedly. She got arrested on the 24th, allegedly for drug charges. Yeah, honey. They said she had the Coca-Cola and she had them ecstasies, and they say she had that, what they call it, that Tusi. That's what they said, honey. Yes. Oh, Suki child. I don't know, Ray J. That ain't looking good for you because, she was allegedly just with Ray J. And then all of a sudden she get caught. So, look, y'all better start understanding what y'all doing. Y'all want to promote Ratchet TV so bad. Y'all better think about that, y'all. Let me go on Hollywood Unlocked. Let me try Hollywood. I just don't feel like going upstairs on the other computer with y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. Y'all. Oh, and we gonna talk about that whole Neo situation, child. Because that Neo, hold on. What is it? I know I got it. Y'all, didn't nobody think it was enough tea to post? I thought somebody had posted. Hold on. See, these tea pages post so much, but they got thousands of, hundreds and hundreds of people working for them, so they be getting all the tea, honey. So shout out to all the tea pages that be really giving the real tea. Shout out to them. Girl. Because Sexy Red said she was not talking to Karlissa. She was like, she did not. It has to be. I know they got it. I'm surprised Hot Chocolate Hot Tea ain't got it. Let me see. Karlissa might got the one when she was talking to Sexy Red. No, she took it off her page too. Because then she came with this for Sexy Red. She said, she mad I was that thing as Sexy Red is trying to give you a few tips, baby. Get it, Lisa. So she said she was trying to give her some tips on how to be. She said she was trying to give her some tips. That's what Karlissa said. She was trying to give Sexy Red some tips, honey. I'm trying to find. Let me see if Turner TV got it. Turner TV got it. I think y'all, I'm really the only one that be really digging into Karlissa. Everybody be either supporting Chrisean or anti-Chrisean. So nobody really, dang. So what I'll do is I'll make a little video clip, y'all, and I'll post it because I got it on my other computer. But I really wanted y'all to see the, is it this one? Yes, it's this. Remember this? This is after she had, she was on a thing with Sexy Red. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Did y'all see me on live with Glorilla?
Oh, she was with Glorilla. I'm sorry, y'all.
Y'all see me on the phone with Glo? She said she put me in the next video. Y'all seen me?
I'm sorry, y'all. It was Glorilla.
Yes, honey. She about to have me twerk up, girl. I'm in here soaking my knees right now, just in case she call me. Just in case she need me to hop on that video, honey. I'm in here soaking my knees right now. Y'all saw me? Girl, yeah, I was on that motherfucker. I'm in here getting these knees ready, huh? Glo about to call any day now. She said she need me in the video, honey. I'm about to stop eating. Get on my diet. Because you know, standing next to Glo, you going to look like a big one. Y'all heard me giving out, I was giving her some secrets. I told her to get that ass in the jacuzzi, baby. Glo said she gonna put me on the next video, y'all. Shout out to y'all for keep ringing her buzzer talking about, you see the mama on your live. I'm ready, girl. Bow, bow, bow. I'm over here practicing and everything. As soon as we hung up, I started practicing. Shit. I got some booty meat. Girl, ain't nobody hurt nobody's feelings. They about to try to use me for clout. Welcome to the real world.
So why she always thinking somebody's trying to use her for clout? Ain't nobody, Karlissa, don't nobody care. Hey, Miss MooMoo. Hey, girl. It says, hey, y'all, I've been on the trip, so I'm a little late to the chat, but I made it. Girl, we ain't been talking about nothing. We've been talking about just the circus. The whole circus. Karlissa's never liked Chrisean because she reminds her of herself. Exactly, she do. And so, this is the thing about Karlissa. Karlissa has y'all know I said she's a narcissist. I stand 10 toes down about her having narcissistic behavior. I stand 10 toes down on that. And another thing about Karlissa too is Karlissa, you're right. She sees so much of herself in Chrisean. And she thinks because of how grimy she was and how she did things and how she went about doing things, that everybody else is like she is. That's the thing with Karlissa. Karlissa feel that every woman is she, and like she said, I raised, what's that girl named Jaidyn? And I know Jaidyn. But then Jaidyn was like, evidently you didn't know me. Because then when Jaidyn didn't march to the beat of her drum, then Jaidyn is a problem. When anybody doesn't march to the beat of her drum, they are the problem. They are the problem. So Karlissa just that's just Karlissa. She dirty. Karlissa needs to go and reevaluate Karlissa. That's number one. Karlissa needs to learn how to reevaluate Karlissa. Karlissa needs to know what her role is. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you are grown. You are a grown grandma. You a part of the auntie game, baby. You rolling up there with us. Okay? You up there with me. In fact, you are 2 years older than me, mama. You is 2 years older than me. So my expectations for you is a little bit higher than what you giving us, Karlissa. You sitting up here talking about I got some booty meat. I want to be on Gorilla is about to put me on her thing. Bye. I got the booty meat. She gonna let me have the booty meat. What? And you a whole grandma. Who does that? With grown kids. Older. Your kids is older than Glorilla. Your kids is older than her. And you out here talking about some booty meats. If you don't go sit down somewhere, you know who got it. I know Henny got it. Shout out to Henny's review. Shout out to Henny. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about Henny. Once she came on, once she started reporting on the Chrisean, she didn't give up. She can't, and she stand 10 toes down on everything she said, say and do. Okay? So shout out to her. I know Henny got it. Henny ain't got it. Henny always got it. I'm surprised now. These two usually got the tea. They usually got it. Now I know Henny got it. Hold on, I'm trying to look through her. Henny ain't got it. How did she miss that? She probably got it. She just ain't posted. I don't believe nobody posted that because that was I know where I can get it from. Hold on, because I want to show y'all the live. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to pull it up for y'all. Because, the mama, did she take it off of here? What the hell? Let's see. Dang, she must have took it off, y'all. I can't find it. But I'm going to find the clip and then I'll post that on the video. But, yeah, I'm just honestly over Karlissa. I'm just irritated by Karlissa. Karlissa just, you know, she needs to do better. She's so worried about, you know, her and Sexy Red been beefing. Sexy Red basically like, bro, you're not a good grandma. And Sexy Red told her, like, you're not a good grandma. You talk about that, your grandbaby, you know, all this other stuff. And so, you know, she's mad because Sexy Red don't want, you know, ain't trying to be down with her like that. And you can't get mad. Is this it? Oh, this might be it. Hold on. Is this it? Yes, I knew Henny would have something about it. And this is okay. So it says, what in the world is going on here? Is Karlissa apologizing for getting her songs mixed up? So, yeah, because remember, you know, she called Blueface. She said Sexy Red song to Glorilla. She was caught herself saying Sexy Red when she was on the live with Glorilla, she started singing Sexy Red song. Okay. So Sexy Red was like, Blueface better go get his people before we go. I ain't want to kick it, boo. Stop inboxing me saying sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, girl, quit inboxing me. Like, and then she like called me. But you the clout. But Karlissa, you the clout. That little girl don't want nothing to do with you. She don't want nothing to do with you. It says all Karlissa and Tifa do is chase after the crumbs Chrisean leaves behind. Everyone knows Sexy is Chrisean girl, and she brought her on tour. Karlissa behind the scenes begging. Look at that. Look at that. Facts. It says, hold up. Didn't Karlissa say Sexy stole Callie's song? Hello, somebody. Y'all remember that? Now she in her inbox being thirsty, shaking my head. Really, Karlissa? Really? This lady is so embarrassing. Damn, Cloudlissa, go ahead and hold this L. Sexy Red said, keep the same energy, boo. Sister always wants some attention because nobody cares. And it says, as a real friend should, 100. See, she friends with Chrisean. Why Blue family trying to talk to her? They don't even fuck with Sean, so that's weird. Okay. She said she wants her to do some music with Callie, but if Callie wanted to work with Sexy Red, she would have had to go through Karlissa. Shaking my head. She's so weird. And Callie swore up and down Sexy stole her free my baby daddy line. Child boo. And then it says, this is parallel. Ain't nobody spinning the block but Karlissa. It says, it said Sexy Red was mad because remember she was calling her Stanky Red. That's it. Remember she was calling her Stanky Red and talking all that trash about it, but now you talking about caller. Now you talking you in her inbox, and it says embarrassing. She way too grown to be acting like a groupie. If Callie makes a name for herself, Karlissa will completely lose it. She thinks because her son is famous, this means she is too. Look. They want her to put Callie on the remix. It says, I think Clarissa should zip her lips on this one, but anyone notice out of all the female rappers going back and forth, not one really tries Sexy. Hell, she even has features with Nicki and Cardi, and we all know how all them demands loyalty and blood. Hell, Tasha K has said something about her, and I think Sexy's mother had a chat with her, and Tasha came back treading lightly. Look. Look, and she said she wanted to kiss her butt, but it's giving me leave me the F alone. It says ain't nobody or anything connected to Chrisean she is going to try to get involved with in some sort of way, trying to get in Chrisean's lane because she missed her turn and now trying to get back in the lane and relive her youth. Why would a woman 1, 2 of 100 be contacting, calling, inboxing, DMing, etc. anybody less than half of her age, and they all be connected to Chrisean in one way or another? Let's see. Tasiki, Bonnie, Angie, Jiggy, Zeus, Tronics, Sexxy, Chrisean's sisters, Glorilla. Take the energy and mind your grown folks' business. Betty Boo Boo Fo. Betty Boo Boo Fo. I'm with you, niece. I am with you. I don't know if you a niece or auntie, but I'm down for what everything you just said. Everything you just said, I'm 100 down for it. Hey, Terry, sis. Hey. Welcome. Yes, y'all. If y'all want to, y'all can support by via Super Chat or Cash App, or you can hit that join button, y'all, and do the $2.99 and join the membership. Terry, my daughter just she had to change the format because it wouldn't send in the other format. So you should be getting that e-journal by tonight or tomorrow morning. So check your email by tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, you should be getting your e-journal. If you join the family, the aunties, the uncles, and nieces, and the nephew, you will get a free e-journal called Soul of a Sister, written and published by yours truly, SistaGirl. So, y'all, please join the membership if you can, and you see fit too. It's $2.99. Okay, hit that membership. I will really appreciate it. Thank you. You said check out the Circus Press Box. Yes, that's Henny too. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I be forgetting she be having that. I be forgetting about the Circus Press Box. I forgot she changed that. She changed to the Circus Press Box. I ain't even following that. 777. I don't even want to mess it up, but I'm a follower. Okay. I came in on 777. Okay. I don't see what I'm looking for. But y'all go check out this because Hennessy be having, this is the other page, okay? That's Javon. He took donuts to his class. People talking about the baby didn't blink. The baby do definitely blink. He's a baby. They stare a little bit longer than we do. He's blinking, okay? The baby is blinking. So y'all, people stop. Y'all stop, leave that baby alone. Leave Junior alone. And let him, if he want to hang with his granddaddy, his daddy is incarcerated. You know what? And I'm going to keep saying this, shout out to Papa Blue. His daddy is incarcerated. His father, Junior is incarcerated. Blue is incarcerated. Junior needs somebody else, okay? Junior needs somebody, and shout out to his granddaddy for stepping in and being a father figure, okay? Yes, that is Henny. Yes, the press box is also Henny, okay? So, yeah, that's really all I got. We talked Wack 100. We talked Blueface Chrisean. We talked Jaidyn Alexis throwing the party for Junior. We talked Sexxy Red saying, Karlissa, stay out my inbox. Stay out of my inbox. Get mind your business. We talked, she wanted her to hook up with Callie Way. Now, Callie Way, we gonna talk her when we talk Zeus and Baddies. Baddies is coming out. Natalie, I feel like Natalie brought Callie on there on Baddies to kind of pick with her. I think she thought she was gonna be another Chrisean, but Callie, they say Callie was on there scrapping. They said, all my life I had to fight. She said, all my life I had to fight. Okay, we talked Wack, okay, Wack, people, Wack. We say Wack is behind all these troll places. Wack say he got the internet. He controls the algorithm of the internet. He keeps it going. That's what he do. He got people that works all the time to help him control the algorithm of the internet. And it's been working for him. That's what he said. We heard it, y'all. If you are watching this on the replay game, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back again. Y'all. It's not going to be right after this because I'm about to go get my family together and my kids together. I'm probably going to do a late night tonight, So a lot of y'all be catching it on the replay. If you don't show up, probably going to do like a 10, 11 o'clock. just a late night live. I'm just wondering, I got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? And tonight it will not be, we're probably going to watch, we might watch Karlissa's show tonight. We might watch some of that, but I'll let you know for sure. You check the thumbnail. Please hit that notification button. Please hit that like. Please, please, please let you know. Yes, Terry, we talked about that. Keep that baby name out y'all mouth. That baby is okay. That's why I say shout out to grandpa. Even though as a grandmother, okay, and that's the thing, as a grandmother, it pisses me off with Karlissa. She pisses me off so much because as a grandmother, she gotta hey unicorn. As the grandmother, she just needs to do better. She just needs to do better. I also am going to be talking about the show. If y'all want to watch it, because I will be talking about that tonight too, because I just thought it was a very interesting dating show. It's called The Never Ever Met. It's about people that have been dating online, 7 couples who have been online dating and they meet for the very first time. We have a couple on there that has been dating for 12 years online and they're meeting for the very first time. So we will be talking about that. It's called The Never Ever Meet. So if y'all want to watch it, we'll be talking about that tonight. You started watching it the other day? Good. So we will be doing open panel tonight. So I will be dropping the link tonight for open panel. So we'll be talking about The Never Ever Met, and we're probably gonna do Karlissa's TikTok show tonight. Y'all know how we do it. Hopefully nephew will show up. Nephew, you know he always my co-host when we watch TikTok. So maybe he'll be in the building tonight. I'm going to shoot him a DM and see what he got going on. And so y'all be looking for the thumbnail and everything. And y'all hit that join button to join the membership. It's $2.99. Also, if you join the membership, that's a safe. My Discord, my membership is safe, so you can leave. Make sure you follow the instructions on how to get your free e-journal. You get a free e-journal for joining the membership. The first free e-journal is it's a women's free e-journal. So even if you're an uncle or a nephew and you join, you will still get the woman's free e-journal as a gift. You can give it to your, you can give it to your loved ones, your mother, whoever. My husband is working on a male version of the e-journal. So as soon as that get done, all my members will also get the male version and the female version of the e-journal. Because I love to journal, I love to write, I love to read. Okay. We also, the book for this month, I want to start reading. If you can find it, the book is The Push Out. Okay. I want to start talking about the push out. Let me find it so y'all can, let me show it to y'all. I don't know if y'all have ever read it. Let me see if I can find it. It's also a documentary, y'all, and so we're gonna watch out we're gonna watch that. But hold on, let me find the book. Hold on. So it's I want the book. Hold on. I'm trying to find the book. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the show, The Push Out, and then okay, here it is. So this is what is by Monique W. Morris. Is Push Out. It's called Push Out, the Criminalization of Black Girls in School. I don't know how many people have read it, but I want to really review this book. It's called Push Out, the Criminalization of Black Girls in School. Now, what I will do, because, I mean, if you don't want to buy the book, okay? If you don't want to buy the book, I can get audiobook. We're also going to be watching, and I'm going to buy this movie. It's called Push Out. It's the movie, okay? So we will also be watching this. So we'll look at the trailer.
This video went viral, but incidents like this can be found throughout America.
So it's really graphic, y'all, so I don't want to watch it. But we will be watching the Push Out. Oh, I thought I was showing y'all the book. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I thought I was showing y'all the book. I am so sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me get over here. This is going to be the book. It's called The Push Out, the Criminalization of Black Girls in Schools. Okay. This book right here. Okay. They also, like I said, they also have a movie. It's on, you can rent it for $3 or you can buy it for $5.99. Look, why not spend an extra $2, $3 and just buy it? Why rent it for $3 when you can buy it for $5.99? That's just me. That's probably why I got a whole bunch of movies in my thing, because that's just how I think. So this is this is one of the books I want to really discuss. So if you want to be a part of the discussion, y'all, this is going to be the book that we're gonna be discussing, the Push Out. So we probably would be doing those on early, like either midday or early morning lives. Okay, so I feel like that stuff is very important if you really want to we need to talk about these things. And what I will do too is I can somehow post some different things. Now, if you have Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime, you can get the audio book of the Push Out for free. Okay, it's included in your Amazon Prime. So if you're an audiobook person, if you want to whatever, and this is not a novel. This is it's about the pipeline, okay? The school pipeline. So we need to really pay attention because this is what's really going on. So this will be one of our books of the month. I'm also going to give you guys a fun book to read, okay? So say you don't want to be in the serious discussion, you want to be in the fun book discussion, okay? We're going to start with this series. Hold on, let me try to find it. So this is the Push Out. This is for if you want to, be in that conversation on how we can help our young girls stay out of the criminalization system and bring them back to us. Okay. And we also, if you want to read something lighthearted and you want to read something, but if y'all is gonna tell us a lot about people. Hold on. I'm going to give y'all another book that we will be reviewing next month also. Hold on. Give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm trying to find it. So then we will be also going over this book right here, Casting the First Stone, y'all, by Kimberly Lawson Roby. I don't know if y'all know her as she's one of Like, I love her writing style. I love the way she writes this story. Now, this is a series, okay? It's about Curtis Black, okay? Curtis Black is a preacher man. Curtis Black is a preacher man, okay? And Curtis Black, Curtis Black is a piece of work, okay? So we're going to be going, those are the two books that we're going to be going over in the month of May. Okay, May is a few days, 2 days away. So, like I said, this one you can also get audiobook for $3. $0 is free if you have Amazon Prime. So, if you want to be a part of the nieces on internet, these are probably these books we probably will do a lot on. We're going to start these in members only. So I know it's probably only going to be a few people that probably will be there, but they're good books. And I just feel like it's going to give us two different perspectives on two different things. Okay. So that's I think that's about all the business I have for y'all. Besides, please hit that like button, please comment and subscribe. Just know everything that we say on this thing without the receipts and that we don't have 100% proof of is allegedly, okay? We respect everybody over here in the MooMoo room. Everybody's opinion is respected. There is no little big you, little me, big me, little you over here. We are all family, nieces and nephews, aunties, uncles, brothers, and sisters. So we are family. Please, if you want to be a part of the other the inside of the family, we are all family. But if you want to be, in the VIP, okay, please hit that join button. But most of all, please hit that like button, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
I'm perfect, so go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.